Having the Sun in Virgo in the first house suggests a personality that is analytical, detail-oriented, and practical. This person tends to be focused on service and perfection, often setting high standards for themselves and others. They may appear reserved or cautious, but they are deeply thoughtful and make considerate decisions. In terms of relationships, this placement suggests someone who is reliable and devoted. They take their relationships seriously, often taking on caregiver roles. They may struggle with criticism or perceived rejection due to their high expectations and sensitivity to details. Career-wise, they are likely to excel in roles where analysis, organization, precision, and service are needed. Fields such as healthcare, editing, or research may be particularly suited to their skills. They can also make effective leaders due to their keen observance and desires for efficiency and improvement. The main strengths associated with this placement are diligence, attention to detail, and problem-solving abilities. These individuals are efficient, meticulous, and often highly intelligent. They have a strong sense of duty and can be counted on in a crisis. Challenges may include a tendency toward perfectionism and self-criticism. They may struggle with anxiety or feel overwhelmed by disorder or uncertainty. They might also have high expectations for others, which can lead to disappointment. Personal growth lessons for those with the Sun in Virgo in the first house might involve learning to balance their intense focus on details with an appreciation for the bigger picture. They should learn to temper their self-criticism with self-compassion, and to understand that perfection is an unattainable standard. Finally, they should work on recognizing that others have different strengths and ways of doing things. Having the Sun in Virgo in the second house indicates a stable, practical, and detail-oriented personality. People with this placement are often analytical, methodical, and hardworking. Their traits make them hard to fool, as they tend to dig deep into details, not satisfied until they've analyzed all aspects of a situation. In relationships, they seek reliability, intellectual stimulation, and structure. They value clear communication and loyalty. They may struggle with being overly critical or demanding, causing strain in their relationships. Their challenge is to balance their high standards with flexibility and understanding. Concerning career, they'd thrive in fields where precision, practicality, and problem-solving capabilities are valued. Potential career options may include finance, logistics, or research-based roles. They also value financial stability and will work hard to achieve it, making them good at saving or managing resources. Their major strengths are their meticulousness, dedication, work ethics, and logical decision-making skills. However, they might struggle with being excessively self-critical, perfectionism, or being overly cautious, which can lead to missed opportunities. Life may teach them the lesson of balance. They may need to learn to balance their constant striving for perfection with a certain level of acceptance for imperfection. They also need to understand that not everything can or should be controlled or managed. This placement's ongoing growth lesson might involve learning to ease up, take risks, and incorporate more spontaneity and flexibility into their lives. Having the Sun in Virgo in the third house means this individual likely embodies practicality, organization, and focus on details. Highly analytical, they excel at communication-related tasks, enjoying learning new things. They crave intellectual stimulation and constantly seek knowledge. In their relationships, they appreciate clear communication and mutual respect. Intellectual compatibility is as important as emotional. Being helpful and supportive, they do well with partners that appreciate their problem-solving skills but may have trouble with those who are overly emotional or unpredictable. Their career might be influenced by their need for mental stimulation and detail orientation. Fields of work like teaching, writing, journalism, technology, or any career where clear, correct, and detailed communication is essential, will be suitable. Their core strengths lie in their analytical mind, ability to communicate effectively, and detail orientation. They're strong problem solvers, rational thinkers, with a knack for organization and efficiency. However, they may have challenges with indecisiveness or overanalysis. They might struggle with perfectionism and often worry about getting things just right. Sometimes, their desire for logic and order can make them seem overly critical or pedantic to others. Personal growth lessons for this individual might include learning to balance their analytical side with the ability to relax and let things take a natural course. Embracing the idea that not all aspects of life require thorough analysis or perfect consistency might improve their overall experience of the world. They could also benefit from learning to appreciate and understand more emotional or unpredictable types of people. Having the Sun in Virgo in the 4th house indicates a personality deeply connected with home, family, and domestic life. This person is detail-oriented, with a strong sense of service and care for others. Grounded and practical, they often excel in skills that create a stable, nurturing environment. In relationships, this placement suggests a nurturing partner who thrives in stable, supportive relationships. Despite seeming reserved, they are loyal, dedicated, and want to ensure their loved ones are taken care of. Thea. Likely to be attracted to stability and reliability in their partners. In terms of career, a 4th house Virgo Sun can excel in professions that involve home, ancestry, or caretaking. They may be drawn to careers in real estate, interior design, or family counseling, where their meticulous nature and service-oriented mindset are beneficial. Strengths include a keen eye for detail, an innate ability to care for others, and a strong desire for stability. They are trusted and relied upon due to their meticulousness and reliability. Challenges can arise from their tendency to worry excessively and their struggle with change. They may overthink or be too critical of themselves and need to learn to trust and loosen control. Personal growth comes from finding the balance between caring for others and neglecting their own needs. Embracing changes and trusting in spontaneity can lead to personal fulfillment, making them more agile and open-minded. The lesson here is to learn to let go, trust in the process, and understand that changes are a part of life, and often, they lead to even better outcomes. Having the Sun in Virgo in the 5th house indicates a personality focused on precision, organization, and practicality. Individuals with this placement are diligent and dedicated when it comes to their passions and personal projects. Their love for detail and order allows them to excel in areas requiring sharp analysis and clear methodologies. In relationships, they may desire partners who appreciate these traits, demonstrating a preference for stable, committed relationships over casual connections. Being extremely loyal, they tend to keep a small circle of trusted friends. However, their critical nature might sometimes strain their relationships. Career-wise, they might find satisfaction in fields that permit meticulous analysis and thoughtful execution. Industries like accounting, data analysis, healthcare, and research could be suitable choices. Their attention to detail and strong work ethic can drive them to high levels of professional accomplishment. Strengths associated with this placement include determination, reliability, and analytical capability, while challenges can emerge in dealing with perfectionism and being overly critical. People with this placement can sometimes struggle with finding balance between work and play since they often take things quite seriously. The personal growth lessons for these individuals involve learning to recognize that perfection is often unattainable and that self-criticism doesn't lead to self-improvement. They also need to understand the importance of relaxation and leisure, and not to see everything through the lens of productivity or usefulness. Overcoming these issues can lead to significant personal growth and increased life satisfaction. Having the Sun in Virgo in the 6th house typically suggests core personality traits marked by an analytical nature, attention to detail, and practicality. Individuals with this placement are typically humble, diligent, and extremely reliable. They often demonstrate a strong sense of duty and service to others, as they have an innate desire to contribute to society in meaningful ways. In terms of relationship tendencies, these individuals can be quite selective in choosing their partners. They value reliability, trustworthiness, and honesty. However, they may struggle with perfectionism, which can lead them to be overly critical or demanding of their partners and friends. When it comes to career influences, these individuals usually excel in jobs that require organization, precision, and analysis. Examples may include careers in healthcare, research, and administration, or any other fields where they can apply their meticulous nature effectively. Strengths associated with this placement include resolution, an aptitude for problem solving, and an excellent work ethic. However, these individuals may also face challenges such as being overly critical, having a strong self-judgment, and struggling with anxiety in times of stress. The personal growth lessons for these individuals might include learning to balance perfectionism with acceptance, managing their critical tendencies, and embracing spontaneity. In the journey of self-improvement, they may benefit from exploring relaxation techniques and flexibility, both in terms of thought and action. Ultimately, accepting that perfection is not always attainable and learning to value progress over perfection can help these individuals lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. Having the Sun in Virgo in the 7th house suggests a personality characterized by detail-oriented thinking, practicality, and a strong desire for order and perfection. These individuals often demonstrate keen analytical skills, conscientiousness, and a potent work ethic. However, their pursuit of perfection may lead to self-criticism and an overemphasis on minutiae, potentially causing stress or indecisiveness. In relationships, these individuals seek partnerships that provide a sense of stability and harmony. They excel in teamwork and desire partners who appreciate their meticulous nature. At times, they can be overly critical of their partners, which can create tension in relationships. Career-wise, people with this placement often thrive in roles where analytical thinking, precision, and collaboration are key. They are well suited to careers in areas like research, law, or counseling. However, the challenge for these individuals is to avoid getting bogged down in details at the expense of seeing the bigger picture. Strengths associated with this placement include a strong analytical mind, dedication to work, and the ability to collaborate effectively. Challenges may include a propensity for worry, perfectionism, and a tendency to be overly critical. Personal growth lessons may involve learning to balance the need for order and perfection with acceptance of imperfection, both in themselves and in others. Recognizing that nobody is perfect can help them become more patient and forgiving, leading to more harmonious relationships and a more balanced approach to work and life. With the Sun in Virgo in the 8th house, one is likely to be meticulous, practical, and detail-oriented. They typically prefer order and routine, and they have an analytical mind that lends itself well to problem solving. In relationships, they're usually loyal and committed, but might struggle with vulnerability due to an inherent worry about instability. It can take time to gain their full trust. However, once they are invested, they provide support and helpful advice. From a career perspective, such individuals excel in areas where precision and analysis are required. Careers in research, finance, and health-related fields often suit them due to their knack for dealing with complex issues and situations. Strengths include being skilled at managing resources, high analytical capabilities, attentiveness to detail, and the ability to bring order to chaos. Challenges may come in the form of a tendency to overthink or worry, difficulty opening emotionally, and being overly critical. In terms of personal growth, learning to balance their need for control with an acceptance of uncertainty and developing emotional openness are key lessons. Trusting in their resilience and ability to adapt to changing circumstances can help them embrace vulnerability and close relationships. This, in turn, can enrich their life and help them grow both personally and professionally. In essence, the Sun in Virgo in the 8th house can indicate a journey of learning to balance meticulousness with flexibility and emotional openness with stability. People with the Sun in Virgo in the 9th house are often detail-oriented with a deep desire for knowledge. They typically love learning about different cultures, philosophies, and belief systems. Being analytical and practical, they approach expansive subjects with logical thought and meticulous planning. However, they may struggle with being overly critical or pessimistic due to their eye for detail. In relationships, they tend to look for intellectual stimulation. They value communication and mutual understanding while also appreciating the space to grow and develop independently. Due to their high standards, people with this placement may find maintaining relationships challenging as they can come across as overly critical or too focused on details. In terms of career, this placement suggests effectiveness in careers that require analytical thinking, attention to detail, and understanding of broad concepts. Examples include research, academia, law, or consultancy. Slow, steady progression in work is common, thanks to their methodical and thorough approach. Strengths of having Sun in Virgo in the 9th house include a thirst for knowledge, meticulous planning, and analytical abilities. People may find them reliable and efficient due to their strong work ethics. Their ability to synthesize information can lead to innovative solutions. Challenges may include being overly critical or pessimistic, a propensity to overthink, and difficulty loosening control. They may also struggle with decision-making due to high personal standards and perfectionism. Personal growth comes from learning to embrace the big picture and let go of control. They may find happiness in being more spontaneous and appreciating life's unpredictability. An important lesson for them is to balance their meticulous nature with the ability to take things as they come. Having the Sun in Virgo in the 10th house suggests a jigsaw-like attention to detail and an intrinsic drive for perfection. Personality traits include disciplined, organized, critical, and service-oriented. People with this placement may often seem pragmatic and hardworking as they aim to create a systematic, flawless, and efficient environment around them. In relationships, these individuals are typically loyal and reliable, but their high standards can create tension. They might come across as overly critical or demanding. However, their meticulous nature also enables deep emotional connection when they feel safe and secure. As for career influences, these persons excel in areas requiring precision, meticulous organization, or analytical skills. Roles like researchers, analysts, managers, and medical professionals may suit them well. They value career success and often aim for executive or authoritative positions, displaying strong management and leadership skills. Strengths include meticulousness, reliability, and analytical thinking. Challenges may include perfectionism to the point of being overly critical or obsessive. Being overly concerned with work and reputation may also lead to stress and burnout. Personal growth lessons involve learning to balance high standards with the acceptance of human nature's imperfection. They also need to learn to find value outside career achievements, such as in personal relationships or leisurely pursuits. Through these lessons, they can achieve a more well-rounded, satisfying life. With the Sun in Virgo in the 11th house, one is service-oriented, practical, and analyzes social structures. They are good at spotting opportunities and often take the role of problem solver in groups. They are dedicated and meticulous in their pursuits, often becoming a trustworthy figure in their circles. They value community relationships and act as facilitators, mobilizing people and resources to achieve a common goal. On the downside, they might struggle with perfectionism, causing unnecessary stress and frustration. They may become overly critical of self and others when things don't go as planned. They need to learn the art of letting go and understanding that not everything can be under their control. In relationships, they are mostly driven by common goals and shared values. They highly value friendships and the sense of belonging they get from being part of a group. However, their critical nature might sometimes cause strain in their relationships. In terms of career, they do well in roles that offer the chance to serve larger communities, such as social work, politics, or in a non-profit organization. Careers that require attention to detail are also ideal. The personal growth lesson from this placement is understanding the beauty of imperfection. Life is full of challenges, and it is important to accept them and move forward instead of dwelling on mistakes or things that didn't go as planned. They need to develop the ability to see the bigger picture instead of getting lost in the minutiae. Once they learn to balance their service-oriented nature with self-care, they will be able to fully harness their potential. Having the Sun in Virgo in the 12th house suggests a personality grounded in humility, meticulousness, and service-oriented behavior. Individuals may display an analytical mind, a predisposition towards self-critique, and a strong commitment to helping others. These individuals often possess a sense of responsibility with a desire for perfection, culminating in a detailed and thorough approach to life. In personal relationships, they might feel best loved when helping others, though they might also battle feelings of insecurity and self-doubt. They tend to be more introverted, valuing their alone time for introspection and self-analysis. Communication may shy away from emotional expression, leaning more towards the practical side. This Sun sign placement resonates especially well with careers that require precision, detail, and service to others. These can range from health and wellness professions, administration tasks, or analyst roles, and other problem-solving careers. The drive for perfection could make them highly valuable in any team setting, though they often prefer working behind the scenes. Virgo's Sun in the 12th house faces the challenge of overanalysis and excessive self-criticism, which could lead to unnecessary stress and anxiety. Additionally, their discreet nature may sometimes cause them to be overlooked or undervalued. Strengths for this placement include attention to detail, a strong work ethic, and a service-oriented mindset. These individuals often have an innate ability to help others without expecting anything in return. The personal growth lesson for individuals with the Sun in Virgo in the 12th house is to avoid excessive self-criticism and learn to accept and celebrate their unique self. They must also understand that it's okay to come to the forefront and receive recognition for their work.